Hello everyone, Amy with Campbell Creations, and today we are using Bargain Bead Box October 2024 Leafy Landscape Collection, and you are coming along with me to design it. I've put together just a couple link options. I don't know if I really want any of them. But I tried a couple link options and I set out different options for what I wanted to use in this necklace. And what are we going to do? So thank you for joining me. Let's figure it out. So I have gotten out the beautiful 8mm Picasso Jasper. I have these spacers that came in the box, the links, the little pine cones, the leaf links. Let's see what else from the box. My beautiful pendant. I'm so excited. The jump rings that came in the box, the chain that came in the box. And then what I also have is from the box a couple months ago, I have some of these 6mm matte little round beads. What was this one from? Desert Sands. Desert Sands is what that one was from. I have some little 3mm, 4mm, I think they're 3mm, little spacer beads in antique bronze. I have an antique bronze lobster or antique bronze toggle, and I have some of our little 4mm beads that came in the box. So I brought out a bail, and this is a little bumpy spacer bail, and let's make a necklace. So this provides for 3 strands. I'm thinking I want to do 2, and maybe I'll hang something from one of those. But let's talk about our focal first. So for our focal, I know I'm wanting to bail this. I know I want one strand to be just links, so that's why I've tried a couple link options. And here's what I've done with the links so far. I did get out one of the 10mm and thought I would try that, but I think I want to save these bead caps for a different project. So I think he's out. This one, doesn't it look so cool? But at the same time, I don't know if that's what I'm actually looking for. So I'm thinking that one's going to be out too. This one is cool. It kind of pulls in that maroon color that I'm looking for. I'm really wanting to pull in the maroon. Initially, I was thinking of when I pulled out this maroon, it just being kind of part of a second strand or, you know, part of the focal. But I'm thinking actually, maybe this is a good little link. And I'm using just the little leaf bead caps, and I put one of my little round spacer beads on either side. So let's go that route. So I like that link. So let's pull off of this link and let's think about our focal. I have pin 539 from Bead Box Bargains, and it's the ball antique head pins. I have some antique bronze eye pins, but then in case I need some longer ones, I have these, and these are in the brown, deep brown color. So I figured if they mixed in, that'd be just fine. So let's grab, I don't think I'm going to need a long one, so let's grab this one and let's think about this focal. Now, one thing that I did think I wanted to do with the focal is I wanted to incorporate these leaves with it. So if we, let's just see. If I do something like this, let's see how long that is. So if these came up off of it, that's not too bad. We may redo it, but let's put this together and let's see what we think. Well, so I'm going to have these go in the same direction. I am super excited. So today is Friday, and tomorrow I will get companion bundle number 1 for this box. It's the first time I've seen them release the companion bundle so early. Our friend Heather had, or was it Heather? Yeah, it was Heather. Heather sent a message and she said, hey, did you see on Beadbox Bargain's website they already released a companion bundle? I felt bad. I didn't even reply to her initially. I just took off and went to the website. But I got me one. Plus everything that was in my cart, because there was only, I think, like 13 of them left whenever I went to get that companion bundle. So I just checked out. So we'll see what else came in that order. I didn't even look to see what else came in the order yet because I was kind of busy. Okay. So if I had this here, I was thinking putting these here and then the necklace goes out from there. So let's see. Let's see what we think about that. And want them to go the same way. Oh, it almost looks like little antlers, doesn't it? That's cute. Okay, we can roll with that. I like that. So far anyways. Okay, so for our focal, I don't know what I want to dangle from it, but I know I want to dangle something from it. So let's do this. If I go ahead and put this together, this would allow me to where I can hang anything. If I just come in here, if I put my head pin right through here, pop this up, we've done this before, it just makes a nice, easy bail. So let's do that. And I don't want a wrapped loop or anything like that. I want it right on there. So I'm just going to bend that to where I bent it right at the top. See that? And then I'm just going to make my regular standard loop. That's going to be an awful small loop, huh? It worked. I'll be using a jump ring anyways. So that's what we're looking at here. Okay, so let's see. Actually, I don't think I need to put a jump ring. Let's see if it'll fit. It's an awful small little loop, Amy. Let's redo this. Let's make that a bigger loop. Because I'd like to just connect that straight on. Let's redo him. It happens. Okay, so I would like the opening to be facing up. Okay, we'll just pop that up. Come back in here. I'm holding on to the front of this while I push this back, right? Okay, let's not cut him so short. Roll him up. That's a little more like it. So I want it to set right on top of there. Okay. Okay, so now let's open him up. Let's put our bail on. Let's close him up. Easy peasy. So I might come back to what I want to hang on here. I might wait to see what happens with the rest of the necklace before I decide what I'm going to be hanging on our focal. So from here, we have one link decided, or so far decided. That'll be cute. And I would like a link that is primarily metal. So let's see. I want it to be a shorter link, so we'll use this, and I have some more of these, but let's see. I don't know, I think I kind of like these guys. Let's see. Here is my box. Here's the way I do it. Have everything in here so that whenever I go to close it, I know what's in it. So that's the way I do that. Let's get a couple of these out. I have plans for these greens. I do. Okay, so let's think. Let's think here. So I want it to be simple. I want it to be smaller. Okay, maybe we can incorporate some of these. That's too small, I think. So that's a no. I don't want it to all have that maroon in it, so I don't think I want to go with that. What if I just went with the metal? That'd be kind of cool. Or what if I did this at the end with this in the middle? I like that too. Let's do both of them and see. And this is what I do. This is what I do. This is the process. What if I put one of these at the end? I like that. I just had a thought. I know I want to use those bead caps for something else, but if we just used a couple of them, I don't know why. This just hit me. But that would be a little chunkier in the middle. See? I kind of like that. I kind of like that guy. What if, just for a little pop of color, that's different. That's different. The way the bead caps set on that. It just allows it to peek through the center. Let's roll that up. Is that going to be too much maroon though? I don't know. I think it looks cool. Okay, let's, even if we don't use it, let's wrap it up. Let's roll it up. Let's see. He's pretty cool looking. Is he too much? So let's do this. Again, this is what I do, guys. Let's do this. Let's come in here. Let's grab another 2 of those. Let's go here. I like that. Okay, got it. Okay, so we're gonna do that. You wanted to know the process? That's the process. Whether it's efficient or not, I don't know, but it sure is what I go through. Okay. Okay, so we have those, so we'll need a few more of these. Now, on our second level, I think I'm wanting it to be not links, but I have my soft flex beading wire in satin silver, and I also have, I got a new one of these, and that is kind of that copper color, but this was already cut from another project that I was testing things with, so we're going to use it. But if we did a strand as a second layer, right? So if we did the strand from the top, we did the links from the bottom, we could just hang something cutesy from the center maybe. From that center one, that might be cute. So let me do this. Let me make up a few more of these and a few more of these. I'm going to meet you back here. That way we can see this strand and know for sure what we're going to do with this one. Okay, so I'm going to put some more of these together and I'll be right back with you. Okay, so I made up some additional links. Let's put these together and then let's see what we want to do with our second strand. And then at some point we'll figure out this focal. Okay. So let's do this. I don't know for sure how long I want this to be. I didn't make up too many links, just what I know will get me going so that we can figure out that second strand. Okay, I'm just gonna hook this on. And I don't think I'm going to jump ring in between all of these guys, so let's see how that works out. That looks cool. Yeah, I like that. Okay, all right, get going, Amy, get going. So here's what we're looking at for our first strand. So let's move some things out of the way. Okay. Ooh, I just had a thought on what could hang from that center. You know, the tough thing about it hanging from the center, though, now that I'm looking at it, is with these three, you see how there's not going to be much room? I may want to do something else. And I'm thinking on something, but let me come back to it. Let's think about the second strand. So I want to pull some of this as a lighter color for the second strand, but it needs to be incorporated with this as well. So with the oranges that's in this, it's going to pull out some of the different variation of color in this Picasso Jasper. But I don't think I want to put the maroon on that strand with that. I'll definitely want to put some of these and maybe some of these as spacers. So let's see. Let's move this over here to the side for a moment. And let's think on this. Let's move these out of the way because we won't be using them. I'll take those apart after I'm done. So let's see. I love these. So let's do a series of 3. I do want one of these spacers in there because I think these will be good at tying in that color. Let's go ahead and do another 3. What if we do a spacer here after the 2 sets of 3? Ooh, hold on. Oh, he's cool. That looks cool. Okay, so let's see. So if this was a second strand, maybe that could be the center. It's not too much of a center. What if we did, okay, I think it's coming to me now. Let me see. Let's see if this works out. Okay, so let's do 2 sets of 3 with one of these in between again. And I want to separate out where these darker colors come in because there's a lot more light than dark. What if, and I don't know on the length, but what if I did 3 of these sets with the Pinecone to where one's in the center? Let's see what the length, that's what I'm thinking. Let's see what the length ends up being at that point. But as soon as I was thinking about one of them being a focal and it being like not enough, that 3 series hit me. So let's see. So 3 of them, a spacer bead, and 3 more. Another spacer bead. One of these guys, a Pinecone, and one of these guys. And then we'll do another series. Yeah, I think this will be cool. And then we'll look at it together before we decide. I'm just hoping it's not too long of a second strand with 3 of these on here. So let's see. That's cool looking, right? So would that give enough space, or would they clash into each other? You know? Like, should I take off the pine cones on the 2 sides and just give spacers? Because I don't want it to end up being like this. I mean, I think it was a good thought, but now that I'm looking at it, I really like those 3 though. But I really do think that if I just put these on the 3 strands like this, that these are going to run into these. They're going to be on top of each other. Even if I make this, well, maybe it's short enough. Yeah, maybe it's short enough that it won't run into them. Yeah, and I really like the 3 of these. Let's test it. Let's try it, right? So what I need to figure out is on hanging from this center one, what if okay, I have a thought. What if, to give a little more spacing here, to make sure I can dangle something from the center, what if I did a little bit of chain from the outer 2 and connected them with a jump ring, and that connected down here, right? So then these would connect to the chain. I wouldn't even need to connect them to a jump ring. I could just have the 2 of these starting with a little bit of chain. That way it gives room, because here's what I'm thinking about the center. I got out some tiny bead caps. I got out some tiny, tiny jump rings too, that's tinier than what came in here. And actually, let me look, because I was wondering what that size difference was. Let's get out the tiniest of this, and let's see what that size difference is. No, it's the same. Look at them. Okay. I love this little combo pack. Okay, so here's what I was thinking on the center. Here's what I'm thinking. That's not what I was thinking, just so we're clear. Oh, is that gonna fit? This jump ring may be too tiny. Let me try. No, it might be a little snug, but oh, I caught it with the other side. Did you see that? See how that hangs from the center? That's what was popping up in my mind. That being in the center with the 2 strands. And that might look kind of cool too with these hanging from the center here. So if this was like this, maybe we don't need chain. Let's put it together, and if we need a little chain, we'll add chain. Let's put that together, because now I have an idea on my focal. Okay, let's try it. Let's put a pine cone on this other side. And then we'll close up that strand, because I think that strand should be short enough Now that I'm looking at it, it should be short enough to where it won't overlap that second strand. And if it starts to overlap it, we'll just use the chain. We'll just put the chain on those outside parts, and that will ensure that there's that differential. But I think that'll look cool. Okay, so let's see. That's pretty cool. Okay, let's close this up here. Okay, so let's bead bug one side. Let's get a couple crimp tubes. And I have an order go in. It won't be on the order that I get tomorrow, but it's the order that I put in last night. Last night, I don't know if it's still available this morning, but last night, Thursday night, one of our friends on our Facebook group said that there was an Amazonite bundle on Beadbox Bargain's website. And so, yeah, I ran there, got that bundle, and went ahead and just checked out. So whatever was in my cart checked out too. That's what ends up happening. But it's cool. It's cool. I love Amazonite. So we're going to have all kinds of goodies. Tomorrow, the companion bundle for this October box will be here. And I had planned on doing a lot of recordings this past weekend, but those plans ended up changing and I couldn't help that. So it's my plan to do a bunch of recordings this weekend because I have so many ideas and I have so many design things and I want to put them out, but why does life have to be so crazy? I don't want it to be crazy. I just want to bead. I just want to bead. I need to get a whole bunch of subscribers and a whole bunch of views so that I can just do this as my full-time job. That would be, phenomenal. That'd be the life. All right. So let me get him held on too. Let's make sure this has movement. Give a pull and then squeeze. Give him trim him up. Then we'll close him up. Yeah, he's cool. Okay, so here's the moment of truth. Let's see. So with this coming down here like so, let's go from the side. Do I need to end up jump ringing you guys? Are you going to be able to behave, or are you going to keep peeking up on me? So let's go from the side on this, just so we can know where we're at. Okay. I'm going to use those baby jump rings. Wish I had antique bronze in my lobster or in my clamshell connector, but I am out. I went to Joann's, and I guess I didn't realize Joann's has no clamshell connectors. Oh, speaking of which, Joann's having a huge sale on strung beads. Most of the strung beads online are $2.99. It doesn't matter if that strand was $4.99, $6.99, or $12.99. Oh, looky, guys. And it gives enough. And it gives enough. Okay, okay. Hold on. Maybe I'm excited. But those strands, I was like, are you kidding me? So I got all kinds of goodies. And now my organization's all out of sync because I have so many beads. I need to go through and reorganize, but I have not had time. From working an hour away from home and not being here every day. So it totally cuts into my beading time in the morning because I have to get, like ready. Oh, you guys. Okay, so here's what we would be looking at. That's cool. I like it. I like it. It's not overlapping. There's plenty of a gap. It's not overdone. I love the little pine cones that pop from up here and then they come down through here. So actually it tells me I probably need a pine cone on my focal, but I wasn't thinking that. I wasn't thinking a pine cone on my focal. I guess I could still incorporate a pine cone. I was wanting to pull some of the light into the focal. So let's do both ways. Let's just do both ways. So one way, here's what I was thinking. So if I came in with, get that good and straight. So if I came in, actually, let's maybe do, I don't want it to be too long, but so a little lighter down here. And then what I was thinking is, pardon me, if this was hanging here, I could coil the bottom of this up to it. But how long is it? It's pretty long. If I put a pine cone on this, it would be too long. Let's rethink this. Let's do this. Because I'm thinking if I do this, maybe there would be enough room to put a pine cone on it too. That's where my thought process is going here, guys. But I need to get the length right. What do you think? I like that it pulls in the light because I don't want too much dark here because I have all the dark going on here. Let's just try it. We can take it apart if we need to take it apart. Let's just try it. Just try it, Amy. Just try it. But you know what I could do is I could do the wrap, the roll down here, and leave an open center to where it would still have that decoration with the pine cone coming off of it. Let's look at our length again. And how long is the pine cone? See, that pine cone's pretty long. The pine cone's down here at the end. I don't have too much to work with on the length. So let's not roll it up. Let's just do a simple loop. And I know, I'm sorry guys, I'm shaky this morning. So Let's put a little simple loop down here at the base. Okay. Now let's put a pine cone on the bottom. And then let's make sure this is closed all the way. Yeah, it is. Okay. Got your fingers crossed. I hope it doesn't go too far below the pendant or below the pendant at all. Hey, hey. See, I think that's cute. I think that's cute. It gives kind of a little bit of ornateness. Ornateness? Yeah, that's a word. Yeah, I think that's pretty. That way it pulls in the light colors that's up here. Okay, let's check our length. Okay. So this should go just below my collarbone. You know I'm a fan of that length. Let's see what we need our chain at. Right about here. And then I'm terrible about measuring this, you guys, so remind me to measure this. Okay. And I also, typically I have one earring made. I have no idea what's happening with the earrings. I have no idea yet. We'll figure that out in a minute. Okay, so we're going to put this in half. I have an extra. This guy right here. I like the baby jump rings. And then up top, I'll do the medium ones. Okay. Alrighty. So let's slide this down. This is cool. I'm excited about this necklace. This is cool. I like it a lot. I like this a lot. I'm thinking on earrings while I'm doing this. because I didn't even think about that. I was just going through these links and I thought, you know, I'm just gonna stop. I'll make this necklace with you guys. Sometimes on Design with Me's, I'm afraid I'm wasting your time, you know, because sometimes I'm just like looking at it to see what I want to do. But after my last video, you guys said that you like it when I do that. So, hey, if you like it, I'll do it. Okay. This beautiful necklace. Let's see how it hangs. Let me see how it hangs. You guys, look at my goosebumps. This is perfect. It's perfect, and it feels so good on, and it lays so right, and there is like a perfect amount of space between these two levels. So excited. So excited. Okay, here's what I'm going to do. Let me get this cleaned up a little bit, and we'll make a pair of earrings together. Okay, so I left out a couple of these. Have my pins here for dangles if I want to do that. I got out a couple ear wires. Got out kind of a couple of everything just to know kind of what we wanted to do or to give us some options. So I do want to incorporate the leaf in the earring. And I'm thinking I want this Picasso Jasper up top, but I don't know if I want one of these with it. So let's see. Let's get out a couple bead caps. Let's just try it out. So one of these Picasso Jasper and another. What if one of these was sitting on top of it? I'm thinking just this, sitting on top of it, and we can dangle a pine cone. Make it as easy as that. I don't want it to be too overdone because it's going to have some length anyways. Yeah, let's do that. Let's do that. And if we don't like it, we'll change it, right? I should have gotten a shorter head pin. Let's see what we think of this guy. Oh, well, for those of you that stayed till the end, I bought a webcam, a good webcam. That means I can do lives, you guys. What do you think about that? If I did lives, that could be so much fun. This Design with Me we could be doing together. And so that's my thought. Maybe do a designated day of the week to do a live Design with Me. I need to look through. I don't want to overlap anybody else or roar into any of their thunder. And I want you guys to be able to join as many of us as possible. So I'll see where everyone else does their day, and I'll try to get somewhere there in between. But I'm excited about it. You guys let me know. Are you interested in a live? Is there a day of the week that works best for you guys? Or do you guys already know, hey, I joined this person, this person, this person? It would have to be in the evening. That might be cool. But let me know. Let me know your thoughts. But I still need to figure it out. I just got it. So I need to figure it out so that I can do lives. But I'm excited, excited, excited. Let's see what we think about a pine cone on the bottom. Oh, my shakiness this morning. Maybe I will have a cup of coffee. Will that chill my shakiness? That's cool. I don't think that'll be too heavy. I'll try it on. I don't think it will be. But I will definitely try it on. And I do that whenever I make one earring. I'll try it on to make sure it feels right as well. Yeah, I like that. Let's see. Ooh. Okay. Yep, that feels nice. That's pretty. Okay, we'll do that. We'll do that. Okay, so on the other side, let's get bead cap, Picasso Jasper, bead cap. Okay, now this guy will connect to the top of our leaf, and then put our pine cone on. Hello. The bottom of our leaf. Oh, Amy. And then we'll open this guy up. Woohoo! We'll look at it first, and then we'll open this guy up. Actually, let me close him good. We have our pretty little earrings to go along with our necklace. How cool. How happy. I like this a lot. Thank you guys so much for being here with me today. Thank you for going through this with me. You know, these design with me's are really fun. I was worried that I was wasting your time, but thank you guys for letting me know that you like this. If you like it, I'll keep doing it, and you know, it makes for maybe a little bit of a longer video, but hey, maybe if there's something that I struggled with that I worked out, maybe that can help you on another design. So we'll take it. I appreciate you being here with me. If you don't know Bargain Bead Box or beadboxbargains.com, use this code Amy2 and you can take $2 off either your first box that you've ever ordered or your first order on their website. And until we meet right back here on this bead mat, remember tomorrow I get my companion bundle for this. So we've got lots of goodies happening. So anyways, again, until we meet right here back on this bead mat, I hope you have a fantastic day. Thank you so much, my friends. Bye-bye.